Stephen King has a writing secret that you can steal for yourself. It's super simple, and it helped me write 3 books from beginning to end in 1 month. Got your trousers on? Good. You're gonna need it for this one. I'm Cameron. I write corporate stuff for major tech brands, I write books really fast, and I talk about writing here on YouTube. I first heard about this secret strategy when I read the book On Writing by Stephen King, the man himself. The book is fantastic, and King touches a lot on his personal history, things that he thinks are keys to his success in writing, and a lot of things that irritate him. In the book, Stephen King writes about pantsing, and no, it doesn't have anything to do with exposing your lower half. Basically, it's writing without figuring out the story ahead of time, or writing by the seat of your pants. King says he sees writers fall into 2 categories: plotters, people who know where the book is going before they even start, and pantsers, people who kind of write on the fly and figure it out as they go. So how do you even begin to write a story if you don't even know where it's going? Well, King says you gotta trust yourself, you gotta trust your writing ability, and see where it leads you. In an interview with King where he's describing his writing process, he kind of gives this little visualization of how he thinks about the story. He says, there's this little red thread that goes into a little hole in the baseboard, and you just start to pull it out and see what's on the other end of it. When you follow that method and you discover the story as you go, you get to enjoy all the same twists and turns and surprises that your reader will, because you're both experiencing the story in the same way. Now look, King is obviously an extreme example of a pantser. I don't know any writers personally who approach a blank page with just a premise in mind and have enough momentum to actually finish a full book. I would say it's a bit of a spectrum between plotter and pantser, and most of us are somewhere in between. But pantsers have one incredible advantage over plotters, and it's the reason why I think most of us should be leaning more towards the pants side of the spectrum. So let's say you're a plotter. You come up with your main character, you come up with supporting characters, you come up with the ways that those characters know each other, you come up with the setting, you come up with the era, you have themes, you have the basic premise of the story, you have the hero's adventure and journey that you're going on, and hurdles that they're going through. Do you see the issue here? You're spending a lot of time building the frame, but no time actually painting. It may feel like you're being productive, but really you're no closer to finishing your book than you were when you started. See, pantsing leads to writing, and writing leads to books. So give pantsing a try and let me know in the comments if it made writing easier or more difficult for you. I'm currently writing a new book, and I'm 100% pantsing the entire process. I'll make a video about it when it's done. If you want to know more about my process and learn how I write books so quickly, go ahead and watch this video over here. Or if you want to listen to some of my books, I'll read them to you here on YouTube for free. Just click this playlist over here.